Let's talk about this week in AI. Luke's going to be finding out about all of this.
Some of it. I heard some of it just because.
Okay, well, do you want to walk us through it?
Sure. OpenAI held their first Dev Day event on Monday where they announced GPTs, custom versions of ChatGPT that can be built, shared, and sold on the GPT store. These GPTs can apparently be built without coding knowledge using the GPT LLM. You definitely don't need any. OpenAI also announced GPT-4 Turbo, which has a 128K token context window. And from what I've heard so far, is just like you should use it if you just need really fast responses that are a little bit worse, which is like, okay.
Wow, it allows prompts up to 300 pages long, says Riley.
That part's pretty crazy.
That's wild.
It used to be 2,000 tokens, and I thought, what did this say? 128,000. That is nuts.
That is nuts.
That is absolutely insane.
That's the crazy part.
That made me pause.
I've had a lot of people commenting about how it's not as good though.
Yeah, but the token length.
The token length.
Context length is everything.
Well, it depends.
It's 40% of everything. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only you'd had more tokens to give us that additional context for what you were saying.
Yeah. It is crazy though. Like, it's a cool development. It's just, they're all flavors. Like, you shouldn't just automatically use it because you think it's automatically better. Anyways, OpenAI paired these new features with an across-the-board price decrease and a commitment to pay the legal costs of OpenAI customers who get sued for copyright infringement over AI-generated works.
Wow. Okay.
That had been leaked.
Can I just say that the major takeaway here for me is that we're bringing back Turbo?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Like,
I like that word.
Turbo.
Always like Turbo.
Like, forget X,
Yeah.
Forget, GTX, things with just like X in them for no reason. That's passe.
Yeah.
Let's bring back Turbo.
Remember when computers had a turbo button?
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Yeah, man. I like Turbo better than Extreme. Extreme is like...
Extreme was...
It's try hard.
Yeah.
Turbo. Yeah, Turbo.
Yeah.
Slow down there, Turbo.
Turbo nerd.
Yeah.
I've always liked Turbo nerd.
Yeah.
I've tried to keep that one alive. No one cared. It's fine. Anyways, the next one, this one, I've been all over. I messaged Linus this one. Humane, a startup founded by former Apple execs, has launched the AI pin, a $700 lapel pin, which users can tap to talk to a virtual assistant powered by technologies from OpenAI and cloud computing from Microsoft. The pin has a $24 a month subscription that includes unlimited data and phone calls via T-Mobile. It's screenless and appless, sort of. We could go into that if you want, but has a built-in laser projector to display text and monochrome images on the user's hand. It also has a camera that can take pictures and scan to interpret objects that you hold in front of it. Humane has raised $241 million from Microsoft and OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman and others.
Okay. Can we talk about this?
You've got to get it at this point.
What is it about being ex-Apple that makes you so cynical that you think people will just buy anything and create stuff like this?
I thought it was kind of interesting that like the image that the laser projector puts on his hand is like kind of blurry and not that easy to read.
Yeah,
and they
like,
show that in the video.
That, and you have to hold it somewhere that's not that easy to see or interact with.
That's not that bad.
You have to have it in a specific spot. Like, that's just ridiculous. So I'm checking the time on my phone. It's anywhere. It's like
when you inevitably get this, and you guys inevitably make a video about it.
Yeah,
you've got to do like a speed race.
Just like,
doing different tasks.
Is there literally anything that's faster with this thing?
Yeah, because there might be. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Like, this is just becoming a bit of a pattern here. Where's that super expensive speaker that was from ex-Apple people? We did a video about it. Former Apple... Yeah, here it is. Look at this thing. It sounded great, but it was like wildly expensive. Super cool design. Wildly expensive. Are these guys still around?
I have no idea.
Holy crap. These guys still exist. Here we go. Hold on. 100 best inventions. Really? Yeah, that's really challenging.
How much is it?
Oh.
There's a set of 3 there. How much if I want 3 of them? Oh!
But hey, it's $1,000 off, Luke. So you can you can sit on the top of this building and listen to music.
What a building.
That's
right?
what you would do.
Yeah, I don't know how many
That makes
demographics you've obliterated to be able to afford that building, but it's pretty cool.
I want to make it really clear. It does sound great, but it's clear that things probably aren't going particularly well. But yeah, it's $2,500. It's an I don't really know. I don't really know how to deal with that. Anyway, sorry. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So this AI pin thing. If it wasn't, what is it? $700? $600 or something like that?
$700 US, I think, because it's only available in the US.
How does that
make... And a $24 a month subscription, which comes with unlimited data.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind a $24 a month. When I found out the product had a subscription, I lost it. I was like, that's ridiculous.
It's just a ChatGPT premium subscription plus $4.
Right. So I don't even mind that. Just having a data plan on something, it's like, yeah, okay, this is something that doesn't function without a data plan. So I guess realistically, I need a data plan. Fine. I thought it was just, hey, you just need a subscription to keep using your product. Am I losing my passion here? When Google Glass came out, I didn't care how useless it was. I wanted to try it. And obviously, I wasn't the kind of person that
I want to try this.
Insisted.
You don't want to try this at all?
Hold on. Can I pour my heart out here for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to try it. I wasn't one of those people who insisted on continuing to use it once it became evident that it was not useful and never going anywhere. I wasn't one of those people who was like, yeah, this is the immediate future. Let's go. But I wanted to try it. I look at this thing and I just see a complete and utter waste of my time. I don't want to use it. I don't even want to invest the time to learn how to use it. And I feel like that's bad. I'm going to force myself to use it so that I can participate in all the memes about how, dumb and shit it is or whatever, right? But it makes me feel like...
Is any amount of you open to being wrong?
Well, I have to be open to being wrong. I consider that a life skill. I consider it a professional skill. I recently started working on a review of a laptop. Here's the thing. I think... I hate to bring this up, but we had a recent situation where I had made up my mind about a product to a significant degree before I ultimately made a video about it. And I think that a lot of people interpreted that as me not being open to my mind being made up being wrong. But that's not what I mean by made up my mind. What I mean is I have assessed it. I'm pretty experienced. I've seen a lot of stuff over the years, and I usually have a pretty good read on it. In that case, I was right about it. And so, yeah, the conclusion that I had already drawn was right. In the case of this more recent product, in fact, here, I'll pull it out on the show. Because...
This is a laptop?
Yeah. I was...
Oh, yeah.
Very surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing I thought when I saw this laptop was, wow, it's so thick it looks like it's from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The second thing I thought when I saw this laptop was, IMAX enhanced? Are you f***ing kidding me? IMAX enhanced on a laptop? What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
So we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Okay, me and this laptop.
Actually, though, what does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm not worried about that because I'm reviewing a laptop, not an IMAX
It might
theater.
be part of it.
Yeah. So anyway, then I started using it and realized that the touchpad is extremely laggy because it always uses a Bluetooth connection because it does not attach in a permanent way to the laptop.
Does it slide when you use it?
No,
okay,
a little.
That's good. Oh, okay.
No, though, mostly. I tried to interact with the touchscreen and realized that there's a gap here because of the curved screen that makes it hard to touch the taskbar and connect a Bluetooth device. Okay, this is all sounding like things that I probably could have figured out ahead of time, kind of drawn an approximate conclusion about, and would have had reinforced by my time with the product.
But I know that's not true.
And then I rolled into a meeting.
Yeah.
And I took off the keyboard and I opened up the gigantic foldable display. Okay. Oh, hold on. The pen came off. I whipped out the kickstand and I blew my own mind.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. And so I forget what I'm actually responding to.
It feels like it's kind of stepping almost away from laptop and it's stepping more into portable
It's
computer.
an AIO.
Yeah.
That I can carry with me and is battery powered. It's incredible.
Yeah.
There's drawbacks.
Sure.
I'm going to have a detailed video about it because I've actually spent a fair bit of time with it. I put away my framework and I've been daily driving this. And I daily drove it because
people were saying it's the aspect ratio in picture format.
What about it?
IMAX.
Oh, all right, whatever. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. The point is, there's still things that are going to be gripes about it. There's problems. It has some first gen things about it.
But honestly, when I saw you using it in a meeting for the first time, my brain exploded. I couldn't even understand what was happening at first. It's like, what is this thing? I've never seen this before.
I love
really cool.
about it exactly the things that I loved about a foldable phone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, nice laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, this sucks now. Like, I'm like, okay. His keyboard looks honestly just easier to use.
It's fine. I can move it around anywhere I want.
Yeah, which is why it's easier to use.
Super convenient.
You could literally lounge back and have this really light keyboard thing in your lap.
Yeah.
And you have this enormous screen.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And it folds up into a 13-inch form factor.
Which, just in case you want to, you could still use.
Which you could totally still use, and I often do. Or when I'm settling in.
Not great, but it's fine. It works.
Fine.
Yeah.
And when I'm settled in and I'm doing real work.
It's tiny.
It's huge. It just transforms.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it's so I guess what was the point? What was I?
You're definitely as cynical as you can be. You're definitely still open to mind being changed.
Of course.
And here's an example of where it
right.
did
Yeah,
change.
that was the point of this because I had. Oh, right. The original video concept was, this thing. How do we get views on this product? I kind of feel like we should cover it, but what's the angle for this video? And I volunteered. Nobody else wanted to do it. I volunteered as tribute to daily drive it for a significant period of time.
I'm very happy.
So that would be the title. So that I could be so the title could be, I daily drove this horrible laptop for a month because I thought that would be very clickable.
And now it's like your life has changed and you'll never go back.
And now it's like, holy crap, this is actually
Please keep making
really
this
awesome.
format of computer. And I'm happy you did
I wouldn't get that
because
far.
I don't know. I'm just having fun.
Just careful.
Because I don't know how many other people on the team are going to spend that much time in meetings, so they might not have ran into that use case.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah,
it's good that you did it. So my thing about the Humane AI pin is, to me, it seems like I don't know anything about him. I could be totally wrong here. It's monochrome, and honestly, the lines look pretty blurry in the video.
Yeah.
It seems like a not all that high quality laser projector. A speaker that might be good or not, I don't really care. It's a small speaker. We've been doing this for decades at this point. A microphone, an LED light, and a subscription to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, and some way to access the internet. And it costs $700 and is for $24. Now,
Like I just
because all of the features they displayed.
this feels like Vine.
What is
It feels like something that I don't have to actually invest my own time in, and I can just read someone else's summary a few years later when it fails, and I can just keep doing my own thing.
No, you got to try this.
No, I will. You already convinced me. I will. Yeah. I don't want to. I guess is
because okay, maybe I can hype you up a little bit because I don't necessarily know if this is it either.
Sure,
but this might be the first step. Because we've been talking for a long time, and I'm honestly like frustrated that this hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But we've been talking for a long time about the like compute puck. Remember that conversation like 2013?
Compute puck, like the wearable thing?
Yeah, where we were like, eventually you're going to have like battery and compute in your pocket.
Yep.
And then you'll have like display and other stuff.
And we talked about this with VR as well, like building I think the concept we had after we did that one where you built a VR rig into like a hiking backpack frame.
Yeah.
We talked about doing one where we actually like strapped all the components to the person and used like ribbon cables and extensions so you could wear the VR setup, including like batteries and everything, in a more balanced way and just like
streamlined.
Carry the compute with you. Google Clips, that's the one. Okay, it's like I see where you're going with this. How this could kind of be an evolution toward that.
So I don't think it's the thing, in my opinion, but I do think it's a group of, if I can give them as much credit as I possibly could, and I've dunked on this thing, so like I just want to be very clear.
Yeah.
But if I can give them any credit, it feels like a group of people that are trying to usher in the next thing.
Okay.
I don't know if this is necessarily it, but they've taken a lot of risks. This is a weird product.
Microsoft and Sam Altman and other investors have certainly taken a lot of risks.
Fair enough, yeah.
Why can't it just be like a Bluetooth thing that you pair with your phone and stick on your shoulder? Why does it have to be a self-contained item?
You, VC investor jail, go.
Oh,
you're
no.
done. You're out. You're done, bud. You're done.
No, I'm going to go and create my own AI pocket protector. I could do it cheaper.
Pocket protector is fantastic.
Okay, we'll give you $220 billion. Or million, excuse me, not billion.
That'll help me embezzle it even faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm very surprised that if I remember correctly, there's a line in their announcement video that sounds like hyper anti-right to repair.
Nice.
And like, did you listen to it?
Yeah, I noticed that because I liked their part.
No one's commenting on this.
So they were saying, no, I think it's a difficult emotion for me to have with that because it has a safety light, right? Which, because this was some of the problem with Google Glass.
If that actually works.
If it's actually like, that's going to get bypassed immediately.
Okay, so here's the problem with safety lights, and Dan knows more about this stuff than me, so he might probably jump in here. But safety lights, like if you have a webcam at home on your desktop, what you really want is a webcam where the LED recording light is you cannot software bypass it, because to be able to turn the camera on, the power has to go through that LED.
So that is your own webcam, and you
shouldn't be bypassable through software.
It's pointing at you, right?
Yeah.
And you want to make sure that you're not being spied on. You own this camera, and you're pointing it at other people. So now there's an incentive for you to turn off the camera, so you
yourself.
So they don't know that you're recording them.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely
right.
Glass.
It's Google Glass, and hey, it's not Google Glass. It's all normal. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
And then they're saying that if you try to disable the light, like you just cut the front of it off and cut out the light, it'll know, and then it can only be repaired by them. Like it has some sort of safety trigger. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm very mixed because one, that's probably a really good feature to have. But if they really cared,
as lame as this might be, bro, if you think this pin I'm gonna wear is the only way I can record you, you're nuts.
I like that argument.
Like, That's a dumb, just to be like, oh yeah, so we're going to use this argument of like, we don't want people accidentally recording people, which is fair. But we're going to use that argument to make it so that you just never get to repair this thing. Probably ever. I suspect that's where this is going to go.
I like LTT Labs Paint works.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Nail polish.
There's also been like tiny little micro cameras that you can fit into like dress shirt buttons for years.
I think
so.
Obviously, like those are very silent. This is a very overt camera that's pointing in people's faces.
Yeah.
I think we had a major pushback with Google Glass because you're literally just like it's camera in your face.
Yeah.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It makes it awkward. I think we're seeing that as well. I don't know where I am with this.
It's definitely interesting in a land of devices that have not been interesting for a long time.
I'm into it from like a philosophical.
Phones.
Yeah. Like I would love to just have a thing on my shoulder and that would be my thing. And then maybe it connects to a screen that I reference occasionally, but I just talk to it. I mean, you've seen the movie Her. They're basically talking to their computer all the time, and then, oh, you want to see this thing? You put out your little screen instead of the other way around.
So Dan wants an AI girlfriend, basically.
Well, no, I want
that
more.
That can perch on his shoulder.
Yeah. It's like a bird.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'd love a little bird AI that sits on my shoulder that's just like, what is this? Google Clips?
Oh, wow, it's the same thing.
I don't remember this at all. When is this from?
Exactly. This is from 2018.
What the heck? We didn't talk about this on Wayne Show?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
You just don't remember because it was fucking stupid.
I feel like I have a pretty good memory for that.
It's an AI camera that you wear that takes pictures when it sees something that, might be noteworthy.
Oh, I do remember this.
So basically,
wow.
This was in 6 years, in 5 years, we've gotten what? A $450 price bump.
You got a ChatGPT subscription.
A microphone and a ChatGPT subscription. Why?
Yeah.
It's literally already my phone. My phone does all of this.
Let's go.
Just give me a lapel pin and one AirPod. That is. I'm gonna go get VC. I'm quitting. I quit. I'm gonna go invent the single AirPod.
You can't quit. You're fired. Oh, no, by the way, here's a bushel of money.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. I was like, Christ.
Silicon Valley must be wild, man. It's almost like I should watch like a movie that was all about like, how it, happened and stuff. He's so upset right now.
Just to finish this topic off. New high-profile LLMs. Elon Musk's AI company xAI unveiled Grok, a ChatGPT competitor with real-time access to all Twitter posts. According to Musk, it's based and loves sarcasm, and its mission is to help understand the universe. xAI says that despite being trained in a couple months on only 33 billion parameters, Grok performs better than Meta's Llama 2 and OpenAI's GPT 3.5 in a number of benchmarks. I said that really poorly, but you know what I mean.
You're doing great.
However, these benchmarks
He's fading fast, guys.
By people verified on Twitter who get into the early access program. Then, I'm surprised it's not in here, but Sam Altman on Twitter, which I'm probably not going to be able to find on my laptop now because I'm not signed in. So I suspect it's just not going to go well. But can I find it? He threw so much shade. Like incredible amounts of shade. Oh, did he delete it? No way, dude. Wait, it shows that he has no tweets since... Oh, is it doing that thing because I'm not signed in, so it's just giving me random tweets? Oh, that's so annoying. Anyways, he had a screenshot. I'm not going to be able to find it right now, so I'm going to quote it improperly because Twitter just doesn't work properly unless you're signed in. So I don't know if I could even find this at all. But he had a tweet where he said, you know how you can make GPTs now? So he went through the process of making a GPT, and he was like, make it use like cringy shock value boomer humor.
Oh my God, you got him.
Yeah, I didn't even like me to.
I've never seen that happen before.
I can't believe I got you before you got me.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
Dang it. Anyway, cringy boomer for sure.
We know what gets him now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so people found it for me anyways. So yeah, GPTs can save, oh, that sucks. GPTs can save a lot of effort. And then this. So GPT Builder says, hi, I'll help you build a GPT, blah, 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 blah. Sam says, be a chatbot that answers questions with cringy boomer humor in a sort of awkward, shock to get laughs sort of way. And I said, great. The chatbot is set up. Its name is Grok. And then Grok, and then its subtext is, I tell jokes like your dad's dad.
Oh, no.
And then the optional prompts are, what's the deal with, how many, and tell me a joke about.
Absolutely destroyed. I've heard it's really bad. I don't know if this is real, but people are claiming that Grok, that Grok, if you ask it who the best meme creator is, it'll tell you Elon Musk. Guys, can you tell me if that's true? Because that could easily be
Doesn't
photoshopped.
he like just steal memes? Like this isn't even like,
I don't know.
I'm not even trying to throw it at him. I think that's like literally a thing.
I have no idea. Apparently, Musk replied to that.
Oh, really?
It was probably funny. It probably had a meme.
Maybe it was written by Grok. I can't see it because I'm not signed in, so it doesn't show me any comments. So it is what it is. Someone can post if they feel like it, I guess. In other AI news, which we are almost done, Amazon is reportedly investing millions into training one of the largest LLMs yet with 2 trillion parameters, codenamed Olympus. And Samsung has hinted at a pivot to AI for the Galaxy S24 with their own AI Gauss. Gauss. Oh, that makes sense. Which can supposedly translate audio and text in real time and run a significant number of AI features locally.
Local running.
That part is cool.
Pretty cool.
Because like mine, we have AI stuff in the new phone, the Pixel. You care about this, right? Ha ha ha. It just offloads it. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, anyways, honestly, out of all of that, the Humane AI pin is the most interesting one. Do I think it's going to be a smash hit, super ultra viable product? No, not personally, but we'll see. I'd love to be wrong. That'd be fantastic.